Hey y'all, good morning. It's a new month. It's a new month. It's June 1st. June 1st. I cannot believe that we're already halfway through the year. Where has the time gone? But it's about 11:30, 11:21 to be exact. I am working, okay? Working per usual, but as I'm working, I'm trying to move at the same time. I'm trying to move. You know what I used to do, like when I work, kind of move side to side. I actually took out my stepper, which I've been doing for the last couple of days, like while working. Take moments where I step a little bit, step on the stepper a little bit, but also doing that on weekends and after work. So that is something I've incorporated in my schedule, in my workday. But I'm excited for this summer as far as getting me together. I've noticed some patterns in my behavior that cause me to not be consistent, and I need some consistency. So yeah, I need some consistency because I need to break some habits. Again, it's the food. It's food. It's really hard, and it's really hard because I can't blame it on my job, but I'm an emotional eater, and I hate blaming it on my job. But I've been looking for another job. Actually, I'm going to input some footage from the other day that never got to make it to a vlog, kind of like an update what's been happening leading up to this point. So I'll import that at some point after I'm done talking. But you know, I'm an emotional eater, and this job, it just causes me to want to eat, like snack throughout the day. So anyway, I'm trying to go back to my calorie deficit these next couple of months, like throughout the summer. Hopefully break some change, because during the summer I usually try to eat less anyway, because it just be too hot to just be eating. So go back to a calorie deficit, and since I've really been enjoying step aerobics, really just focusing on that. I actually came up with choreography, but I think I did mention that in the clip that I'm going to import. And so staying with that choreography, knowing that choreography gets me excited to even do it, you know. So anyway, one of the YouTubers that I love watching, her name is Morgan Tracy J. She started her glow up season for summer. She does it every summer, like a glow up season. And so this, I feel like it's my glow up season. Like God's just been revealing some things about myself and how like I handle things. And I've gotten better at handling things, gotten better of expressing myself, and just handling things better, even though this food department, as far as, because when I'm off, I don't eat like I do. I don't. Even when I had took 3 days off of work for bereavement when my grandmother passed, and I wasn't eating, like I was exercising daily. I felt refreshed, you know. So I know it's this job, you know, being home and just being bored. I also got the kids involved in steps, so that's good too. So y'all gonna be seeing that too. I just want to give y'all that little update, so I will include the footage from the other day here that never made it to a vlog because I never finished it. So go ahead and enjoy it. Flashback. Let me catch you up on a few things. So I joined my church. Glory to God. I joined my church. It was a 5-week like membership class, and I joined last Sunday, which was May something. May 21st, I believe. Yeah, May 21st or May 22nd. And I have my little certificate of membership here. Can't even see it. But I didn't get that at my last church. Like, so I joined the mother church of the last church that I had joined. So this mother church creates like small churches in different cities and states or whatever. And so back in 2017 or 2018, I had joined the small church, but it ended up collapsing. And then we migrated to a temporary building, and then we stopped, I guess the church stopped paying rent there, and then we all just migrated to the mother church. But once we all migrated to the mother church, that's when COVID happened. So once we all got there, it was like the church got shut down like a week or two later or so, and then, you know, we was, you know, home doing church service. And then when things started to get back in order, I started to realize that this home, like online church, is not like for me, because I need, like, I love being with people, especially since I work from home, so I already don't see people. And like, I like fellowshipping with people. I like being in the building. So then I started to venture out and see like where I went to, you know, I resumed services at Bethel at that church, and then I ended up going to my girlfriend's church for a couple of weeks, and I visited my mother-in-law's church. But I just felt like ultimately with everything that this church has, is close by. It's literally 5 minutes away. And just everything it has to offer for my family and I thought that was just a better fit. And, you know, now I'm a part of the family, and that just feels great. So did that. Also, Robbie had his 5th grade class trip. He went to the Spirit Philadelphia. He looks so cute. I'm gonna insert a photo. Okay, he looks so cute. So he's graduating from 5th grade. He's going to middle school next year, so that's a blessing. And then my stepdaughter Adriana, she goes on prom this week, so June 2nd she's going on prom, her senior prom, which is exciting. I'm gonna make sure I get some video clips. And then she graduates the week after, so school ends for everybody like the 2nd week of June 11th, 12th, 13th. That week school ends. Robbie has his 5th grade graduation. My stepdaughter has her high school graduation, and that's just exciting as well. So I've just been chilling. I've just been working. I've applied for some jobs. Haven't heard back yet. I did one interview for one job, but haven't heard back yet. I forgot to tell y'all, on my birthday, the day before my birthday, I got a haircut, and I absolutely love it. I had got a relaxer, and I got like this layered look, this layered haircut, and I absolutely loved it. If I straighten my hair, you'll be able to see it more, but yeah. So that's another thing that passed. My birthday passed, and I was turned 32. And on that day, I had my family over, and my girlfriend, her husband came over, and Rob cooked seafood for me. And it was a pretty chill day. So 32, like, oh, I wanted to show y'all. So for my birthday, my godmother had asked what I wanted for my birthday. So I had said, well, I really want a Pandora bracelet. And she was like, oh, well, I have, you know, an old one that she can give me. She don't wear no more. I'm like, great, I'll take that. Like, I'm very grateful over like hand-me-downs, like, especially if you don't want it no more, because once you wear something, it's not new no more, right? So she gave me her bangle bracelet. It was just a bracelet without this part and without the charms. And I'm just in love with the story that I created with this bracelet. So it, of course, is pink. Of course. So some of these I already had. Most of the charms, besides these 2 elephants and a few of the like the filler ones, like the gap fillers, are new. So all of these charms are new, besides these 2 elephants. And yeah, this protective, I forget, safety chain is new too. So I still have a little bit more space. Probably can fit about 3 more charms on there, but I have a music one. It's like pink. The little rhinestones is pink because, you know, I like music. And mind you, I got these off of Amazon. They're not from Pandora. These charms are not from Pandora. They're from Amazon. It will focus. It's not gonna focus. Okay, and then I have a like luggage one with a world and an airplane, you know, because I plan on traveling. Like, that's something, at least for me, like, I know right now in this season, like, having kids and stuff, like, it's really hard to like get out and travel and stuff like that. But I feel like once they're adults, working adults, and once, you know, yeah, once they're adults and older, I think for sure we'll be traveling more because they can provide for their own trip. So Lord willing, I, you know, get to travel when the kids get older. And then I have this charm. It's a heart that says, this little heart one says, with God all things are possible. The next faith looking one, which is a cross, and it says, pray more, worry less, which is on the cross. It has a scripture, which is Matthew 6:34. This one says happy birthday. I got this one because I want you to remember that I did get this for my birthday. So I got a happy birthday thing. Oh, this little world I already had. No, it's not even a world. This little, I don't know, charm I already had. And then I have these elephants that I just had already. Then I have an M. Then I have a little pink lipstick. And then I have a pink camera because, you know, I'll be doing YouTube. And then I put this safety thing on it to make sure none of my things come off. And yeah, I absolutely love this bracelet. It definitely was one of my favorite gifts. My husband gifted me, well, him and the kids gifted me an Apple Watch for Mother's Day. That was my Mother's Day, and one of my favorite birthday gifts is this bracelet. And they had also, so since she gave me the bracelet for free, since she gave me her bracelet, she had gifted me some cash, and with that cash I bought some charms off of Amazon. So that's just that.
And a flashback.
Hey y'all, so it is 2. You can't even see me. Alright, so I just straightened up a little bit, but I'm about to run through these songs for this, like the step choreography I came up with. I have 4 songs on my playlist that are about 20 minutes long. So it's 2:40 now. I should be done by 3. This will increase my steps for the day. Hopefully it'll get me to where I like to be. But if it doesn't, that's alright. I'm gonna play the music from my phone onto this speaker just so that I don't have to wear AirPods or nothing like that. We adore none before thee. Nobody can say no when Jesus said yes. It's 3:01 and I am finished. Let's see how many. Well, I don't know how many steps I started off with, which I should have calculated, but I'm at 4,600 for the day, which is 2.22 miles. I almost closed out my rings. I can't even see. Almost closed out my rings on today. I finished one ring. I need to come up with 2 more songs, at least 30 minutes, but that's the first time I ran through them all in one time, so that was a bit of a challenge. I did mess up in some areas. I forgot some moves. Kind of almost tripped over my own 2 feet, but Other than that, it was good. I need to go in the basement and get some air because it's cooler in the basement. So I tend to come down here, cool off. Hey y'all, so the kids are home. April's hair, y'all never seen it like this, I don't think. I had straightened it the other day and today it's got poofy, like literally a poof ball. So I'm gonna try to comb it out and probably just re-flat iron the ends. Or not. No. Sorry. See, the problem is her hair was sweating at her neck area, so it's all curled. It's all like curly now under there. So now it's mixed in with straight hair. That's what I get for letting her that's what I get for putting in a ponytail this morning. That's what I get. Alright, so it is shortly after 5:30, almost 5:50, something like that. I'm warming up dinner, leftover tacos from Monday. Yeah, Monday. Yesterday was too hot, so we didn't eat the leftover tacos. We ate lunch meat. Okay. I'm actually having mine with some Doritos, but I'm making the kids the Doritos tacos, like warming them up, and with some Spanish rice. So that's always a fan fave. So I'm just sitting here painting my nails because I was gonna do them like with the jelly tip nails, but I just didn't feel like it, and I wanted to have myself together when, you know, I get dressed for my daughter's prom tomorrow. But I just had a moment of teary-eyed because I'm just like, Lord, I'm trying to be the best parent I can be, like, towards my children, as far as just being present, and not just physically present, actually interacting, talking, setting boundaries, like for them, so that they won't YouTube themselves to death or Roblox themselves to death, you know. And it's just really, really hard because in this society, it's so easy for people to just put their kids onto someone else when they just want, you know, a break. They can just, some people, you see it all the time, they just go put their kids on someone else, make it someone else's burden and responsibility just because they need a break. Now I don't take the fact that parents need a break lightly, you know. Of course parents need a break, but the break should be really far in between, in my personal opinion, because when it's consistent, first of all, that leaves ample opportunity for your children to start making a habit wherever they're going. So at least for me, from my own personal experience, too much freedom allowed for too much bad activity. Does that make sense? Not being guarded, not being parented, not being supervised, caused a lot of bad influence in my life. Who knows, when you go take your children somewhere, what they're being exposed to, what they're allowed to be exposed to at another individual's house. Shoot, even at grandma's house, you know? And that's what worries me as a parent. So first of all, my kids only go to relatives' house, and it's only but so many. They don't go, like, they don't spend time at friends' house. None of that. Like, I don't be having friends like watch my kids. I mean, my girlfriend watched my daughter once, but I watch her daughter too, and that's, you know, that's a different story. But as far as people whom I really don't know, or even if I, like, even if my friend was of the world, she wouldn't watch my kids, you know. At least I know my friend is a Christian. She has the same values I have, whatever the case may be. And so you just don't know what your kids being exposed to. And I protect my kids, and it's tiresome, you know, because you want to be like, you know, the world, and put your kids off somewhere, like when you just, you know, need a break. And being so I'm a working mama, I be feeling like I've been needing a break all the time. Like, I don't be feeling like cooking all the time. I don't feel like none of that. Conversating, I don't be feeling like breaking up little arguments. I don't be feeling like following up with chores. Like, I don't be feeling like that a lot of the time. But I sacrifice that feeling. Like, not sacrifice that feeling. I sacrifice the feeling of wanting to push them off, so that way I can, like, raise my kids, or, you know, just shepherd my kids. You feel me? And it's just sad, because the breaks I get are far in between, which is fine. It's just having to work and do all the other stuff on top of that. Like, it's a lot. Like, parents who are broken up, who co-parent, you know, if the other parent if the other parent is in your child's life, then 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get a break at least every other weekend, you know. Or the other parent may take the child for an extended period of time, and, you know, but that's not really good for the child either. Now, to each their own. Like, but that's not how the Lord designed it to be. You know, He designed your family to be whole together. You know, I went on a rant, but hopefully this encourages any mom out there who is trying to do right by their kids, like, just trying to really raise your children and not just have other people raise them. My kids will never say that somebody else, like, raised them. They spent more time with somebody else, or, you know, mommy always put us off on somebody else. Even when they're at someone else's house and they want to come home, I'm going to get my kids. I'm not going to feel like my kids got to stay somewhere where they don't feel like it. Like, you can come home, you know? Like, so, I mean, granted, unless I'm somewhere or they had to go over someone's house for a purpose. But, yeah, I just try to respect my kids and be there for my kids. Like I said, not just physically, but also mentally, emotionally. It's easy to just be present and just be in the same room, but it's one thing to really be, like, talking and interacting. It takes energy. It takes strength. It takes hearing those silly conversations and getting off track and trying to get back on track, and them two arguing, or, you know, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. On top of everything else, it's hard. But I encourage all the mothers out there to keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Alright? Alright, so after I did my nails, talked on the phone for a little bit, got washed, and now I'm about to go to bed. I just did this journal prompt for the glow up season. Again, that's Morgan Tracy J's summer, like, session. I'll have her website linked below, so you can go click on it. But it's His Daughter's Closet, hisdaughter'scloset.com, and I'm just so excited about this glow up season. not only like not only the effects that, you know, you have physically, but just the spiritual, the mental part, the emotional part, just all that everything that it encompasses. Like, I'm excited. So I did the journal part. I haven't journaled in a while. I actually went through some of my other entries and I was just like, wow, you know, I didn't like pray for anything specific to be like, oh, that came to pass, because I have a prayer board up there, so that's where I keep like things that I want to see come to pass. But you know, my prayer journal is like a little bit different. It's just like, Lord, keep me focused and keep me aligned with your will and things like that. So yeah, I need to update some prayers on this prayer board. I tell y'all, we got neighbors now, but I gotta tell y'all, I'll catch y'all up on the whole story of what happened. We got new neighbors now. This house to the right of us was bought, but something happened a couple of weeks ago, and it wasn't, in hindsight it's funny, but the situation wasn't funny. But I'll tell y'all in another vlog. But I felt like a hero. But anyway, guys, y'all have a good night. I'll talk to y'all in the next vlog. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you later. God bless.